Eva, she'll be 93 in September, and I will be December 31st.
New Year's, baby.
Yeah, imagine that. And twins. And Scottish people always celebrated New Year's more than Christmas, you know, so what a gift. But my mom cried and said, how am I going to feed all these two babies? So the sister said to her, oh, well, don't worry, the good Lord that sent them will look after them.
And he did.
And
She
I'm
did.
still here. I'm still here. Not my sister.
Okay, when you went to Royal Oak School, your name was Gertie Campbell.
That's right.
Yes, not Campbell anymore.
No.
And when you were at school, you played some games. What did you play?
Oh, we played baseball and basketball and badminton. Probably that's about it.
Very good.
Yo-yo?
Well, yo-yos, yeah. Did you have a yo-yo?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And did you have a spinning top?
Don't think so.
No. Did you play hopscotch?
Yeah.
Hopscotch?
Yeah.
What other games? Did you do skipping?
Yeah, skipping.
Yeah. Did you like skipping?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
We always had a skipping rope of our own. Yeah. It's good exercise.
It is good exercise. Did you have a favorite teacher?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Well, there's been so many from grade 1 to grade 8 at Royal Oak.
But favorites?
Oh, well, the first one was, her name was Sarah Rankin or something.
Sarah Rankin?
Yeah,
Okay. You liked her?
yeah.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
And in the other school, I liked Mrs. Foster. She was nice.
Mrs. Foster.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, there were 2 schools there.
2
There used to be the little one only went to grade 3. And then there was a big school, it's not there now, went to 4 to 8. And then after that we had to go to Mount View High School. And we used to ride our bikes from Beaver Lake and with Eva always.
With Eva Jones?
All the way, yeah, to Mount View High School.
That's quite a ride.
Yeah, but we had fun.
And we were in better shape.
A bit younger.
Yeah. So, it looks like you were in a class with Jessie Swales
Yes,
and Helen Phillips.
yes.
Who both went on to become teachers at the Royal Oak School. So you remember them?
Really?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
No.
No. But you did know them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What do you remember?
Oh, I don't know. Do you want me to find them on here?
The little cutie.
That little cutie's good.
Jessie Swales.
Oh, there, yes.
And that's Doreen Mycock, her name. And that's Joyce Heel. Who's this? That's not
Kim Sue.
Helen Phillips. She's here somewhere. There.
That's Helen Phillips,
Yeah.
yes.
Her dad used to teach us music, piano.
Right.
And that probably was Sarah Rankin.
Miss Rankin.
Yeah. Oh, right. So
Thought-
Sarah, if you need that
Thought
name.
that was her.
Yeah.
There's Eva.
Yeah.
And that's Jessie Callow.
Yeah.
And are we in this one?
Well, you're in here next to Joyce Hill and Doug Griffin.
That's me. Where's Glad? Is that her? Or maybe
She's up in the, that's your twin sister?
yeah, it must, well,
Yeah.
where's Tishko's name? There it is, Glad. She had dark hair and I had blonde hair.
So, you mentioned that your brothers Alf and Archie and your sister Jean and your twin Gladys.
Yeah.
Did you have any other siblings?
Yeah, I have my oldest sister, Peggy.
Peggy?
Margaret Peggy. But she didn't go to Royal Oak School. She was 2 when my parents came here from Scotland in 1910 and brought her. She was 2 years old. So she was 15 years older than Glad and I. So they lived downtown in those days. So she went to school somewhere else. I don't remember where.
And Albert, although he's not a blood relative, he didn't go to school here, did he?
No, they were in Alberta.
Okay. Okay, so you had Margaret, your sister Peggy. And then there's a basketball photo, and there's an Elsie Griffin in the photo. So we're going to show you that one and see if you know any other people in the photo.
Okay. Thank you. That's my sister Jean. She was older than us. Yeah, there's Elsie Griffin.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. I still remember her. This one looks familiar, but can't think.
She looks like the coach or the teacher.
Oh, I don't know. She looks familiar, but no, I don't really know many of this. I know that's my sister, Jean.
This one's your sister Jean?
Yeah,
Okay.
what's it called?
Division 1. Okay, so
Some brothers here. Yeah, I know that's the teacher, Mr. Harmon. And that's my brother Archie.
okay.
And this
That one's
is
Archie?
That's okay, we'll do them later.
this
Okay.
one, and that's my other brother Alf.
Okay.
Yeah, and I guess I don't find his name if I know his familiar.
Now, your father, your dad, did he work at the filter beds?
Well, we lived right beside the big reservoir and the filter beds and all that stuff. But my dad there was what he called a ram on the little river that ran down the pipeline from Beaver Lake. And he always had to measure the height of the water. Yeah, there was something there that he had to look at all the time and get the measurement. Yeah. So that, but he was a farmer. Champion plowman. And you must have, he had a plat that was in the Historical Society.
I'll look that up.
Archie, his real name is Archibald, you know, Scottish Campbell, but we went to look for it one day out there, we couldn't find it, so we don't know where it went, but he was a very good plowman with horses, not tractors. Yeah.
What kind of horses?
Clydesdales, those great big horses. Glad and I were so afraid of them, they're huge.
But they're mostly friendly,
Oh, yeah.
aren't they? They're just
Well,
big.
my dad had 13 of them altogether. So, no,
Where did he keep them?
we had a big barn for them. We had horses and one cow.
Near the filter beds?
Well, leaving the house, going up the hill on Beaver Lake Road was up at the top of that hill. We were at the bottom of the hill. And
The
then,
house by the filter beds. Yeah.
yeah, right by the reservoir. It was a huge reservoir. And it had water in it then. I think I told you, my Gladys fell, we were told never to go down the filter bed. So she went, of course, you know what kids are like, so we went down and she fell in the water. She was about 2, I guess.
What happened?
Well, a good thing the fishman used to come to our house, sell fish, so I could see Glad turning over and over, so I thought I gotta get Mom or somebody. So we went and the fisherman was there, fishman. So he came and he got her out.
Wow.
Otherwise, she would, well, Mom might have got her out, but yeah, that was a close call.
What chores did your mom and dad give you?
Chores? Oh, we used to chop wood all the time. And we sometimes chopped our foot or something. Oh. But that's, we had only stove and heaters to heat the house in those days, so we had to have lots of wood, and it was cold in those days. When we were young, we used to get lots of snow and lots of rain. The pipeline used to become the whole river.
Wow.
Yeah, where it's just a little thing usually.
So you chopped wood, and what else did you have to do?
Oh, I don't know, I can't think.
You weren't responsible for milking the cow then?
No.
Okay. Did you have to clean out the stables where the horses were?
No.
That was your brother's job?
My dad, I guess, did all that, I don't know.
Maybe your brothers helped.
Maybe.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think I don't know if we used to get the eggs, but we had a lot of chickens, our own eggs and stuff. And so when Glad and I would be making mud pies, after the rain, we'd go in hen house and get an egg to make our mud pie.
Oh, to make your mud, but that's dreadful.
So my mom found out, and then that was the end of that. Yeah.
Did you have to make butter?
Yes, churning, we sure did. Remember, we all had to take turns at that.
And did you do any baking?
Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, probably, I'm not sure.
And did your mom teach you how to make bread?
Yeah, she was always working night and day with 8 kids to feed.
Did you have, sorry,
You can imagine how the bread disappeared. I guess she made bread nearly every day.
that's a lot of mouths to feed.
Yeah.
Busy life. So did she teach you sewing?
This is my son.
No,
You didn't learn to sew?
she did sewing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess a bit, but we
That's right.
finally found a teacher
Oh, okay, yeah.
up at the end of Beaver Lake Road and West Saanich. And she taught Glad and I sewing by hand to make the clothes and stuff. Yeah, but I don't know how that finished up.
Did you do quilting? Did you do quilting?
No, we did knitting. My mom taught us how to knit too, so yeah.
Did you crochet?
No, not
Okay.
crochet.
Did you do embroidery?
Yeah,
Because you taught your daughter that.
yeah,
Yes.
she did a lot of that. All my pictures, she did. Well, that's needlepoint.
Yeah. Very good.
And she still knits. She's a good knitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The home arts were a wonderful thing that people did in those days, and a lot of them got handed down through the generations.
Yeah, but they don't do it now. You never see anyone knitting, very seldom.
Yes.
Yeah. But Kathy, she takes her knitting with her everywhere.
That's a fine thing you taught her.
Do we have to, is there a time limit?
So when you were going to school and you got a little bit older, did you sometimes go out for a job that you got paid for?
Don't think so.
Did you do any secretarial work? Deliver newspapers?
Don't think so.
No summer job? Picking berries or anything?
Oh, we used to pick berries, yeah.
For money?
Well, little. You didn't make much. Yeah, in the summer we would pick berries. On Beaver Lake Road, there was the booths we used to work for them quite a bit.
Now, booths, is that a booth to sell things, or is that the name of somebody?
Name of the neighbor, yeah.
Yeah. I know which house they were in.
Did you pick apples or any tree fruit?
Yeah, I picked apples once, yeah. Down at Royal Oak. I forget the name of the place, but that was kind of fun. Picking apples. Yeah.
Okay, there's another photo in grade 8.
Oh,
35, 36. Now, is your boyfriend in this one?
my boyfriend. Yeah, right there, Joe Robbins.
Okay, that's this one?
Yeah,
That one, what's his name?
Joe Robbins. Yeah, there's his name.
And then you and Gladys married brothers.
Yeah.
Can you tell us how that came about?
Well, Glad got married in the wartime because both Tom, her husband, and George, mine, were both in the Navy. So Tom came out here and we met him. And that's how they ended up getting married in the war years. But George, he was up at, way up, Prince Rupert. And then after that, they sent him to Newfoundland, so he didn't come, he came a long time later to visit Tom and Glad here. That's where I met him.
Yeah.
And I thought he was pretty nice. So, but then he had to go back to Newfoundland. So, meanwhile, their mom died with cancer. And so George, I guess he got out of the Navy, the war ended or something. And after that, they moved out here. And they rented a house at Cordova Bay. Yeah, so.
So what year did you get married?
1950.
50.
Yeah. Gloria, I know all these people. Lorraine, and that's Mrs. Stewart. And there's, that looks like Eva. And there's Glenn. Well, of course, we always dressed alike. My mom made a lot of our clothes.
Very good.
Oh,
So
It's okay, Viola.
get it facing
okay, I know Wing Fu.
Right, he's on there.
And that's John Reeves and Robert Stevenson. Oh, you got that. That's with Bernard Callow, I think.
Which one? This one?
Yeah,
Bernard Callow, okay.
Callow, yeah. There's Mr. Huddleston. He was nice. I liked him. So is this grade 8? I'm sure it is.
Grade 8, okay.
See, there's the big school that was there.
Right.
And see that house Mrs. Young used to live in, you remember? And so this school's gone. They took it down. Jessie Callow, Tishko, Gloria, there's Eva again. Joyce Heel, Lorraine, I can't think of her name, Marson. Bobby Marconi, Bill Struthers, Joanna McIntosh, and that's Trudy. Can't think of her
Holly
name.
Blank? Holly Blank?
Yeah, you're better than me. And that's Betty Matthews, Jessie Kello. There's Bruce McMorland. And I know most of them there. Yeah. And Eva, she'll be 93 in September, and I will be December 31st.
New Year's baby.
Yeah, imagine that. And twins. And Scottish people always celebrated New Year's more than Christmas, you know, so what a gift. But my mom cried and said, how am I going to feed all these two babies? So the sister said to her, oh, well, don't worry, the good Lord that sent them will look after them.
And he did. She did.
Still here. I'm still here. Not my sister.
It's not. That's a school, isn't it?
Looks out Mountain View. We must be in there. I don't see us. I don't see us in there.
Nothing on the back to speak of.
Doesn't say what he.
No.
Well.
So this is Mount View School.
There's Glad.
Your sister, Campbell.
And there's Eva Jones. I don't think I'm in this one.
Oh, maybe you're in a different class.
I must have been.
Names on this one?
There's me, and there's Glad.
So,
And there's Eva Jones again. Hard to remember all the names. There's that Lorraine again.
and you don't remember
I
her?
think it was Marson.
Something like that, okay.
Marston or something.
Okay.
And he's Les something, I can't remember.
Okay.
Oh, good grief, it's so long ago. That's Myrtle. Her name was Myrtle. And that's Gwen. I can't think of the last name. That's Jessie Callow. You remember Callow's house on Cadova Bay Road?
Oh, no. Yeah.
It was a little house, and now it's made into a big house
Okay.
right on the street that goes in. I forget the name.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Okay, well, let's go. $25 before your time, right?
Yeah.
You were 2, so. No one you know in that one.
My sister Jean.
Jean Campbell, okay, that's helpful.
Yeah.
So Gordon, your brother,
I think that's him.
and that's Campbell.
Yeah, Gordon Campbell. That would be his picture. Right there.
Yeah, anybody else you remember? This is the one we have the names on the back.
That's Beatrice Jones, and that's Grace. Oh, knew her so well. Can't think of her last name.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Names.
Wonderful old pictures.
Well,
yeah.
here's some.
Here's some of the names. Yeah, 1927. So that was a year before you went to school.
Grace Scott. And then she was married to Grace Waddell.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there's Mr. Harmon. Oh, that's my brother, Archie.
Oh, so this is not your kindergarten picture at all? 1928?
No, that's my
For kindergarten.
older. He was the next oldest to Bill. Yeah. Oh, and there's their brothers. There's Alf, the next brother, right there.
Your brother.
Yeah.
They're about 13.
Yeah, I can't see that far. But this is the picture I just took before the video.
Arch, all he went to school for was sports. He was a very great sportsman.
Okay. Did he do anything with his sports after school?
Oh, well, I don't know. He was great.
But he didn't join a club or a league or anything?
I don't think so. I don't know. Just a school team, probably.
Okay.
Not sure.
Okay, you probably don't know anyone else's. $1929, and there's Alf, yeah, Alf Campbell. Remember of this one?
My brother, that's Archie again. The great sportsman.
Archie Campbell.
And there's Alf.
Alf Campbell.
So it's Archie and Alf. I don't know anyone.
Which ones?
That's me.
Okay.
We always dress the same.
Yeah, because you were twins.
Yeah.
So Gladys and Gertrude Campbell.
Yeah, we were. And then we both became Wilsons.
And that was just, they weren't related, the Wilsons?
Brothers.
Oh, you married brothers?
Yeah. They were a year apart.
Oh.
Her name was Mrs. Stewart. I mean, that's John Reeves, and is Bruce in there? Don't see him. Oh, maybe down here somewhere. That's Herbert Smith. There's Joe Robbins. He used to be my boyfriend. We were old. I don't know how old we were in that.
That was 1936, it said.
Oh,
Or 7, was it?
so how old would I be?
9.
9.
Oh,
So this is not your class, is it? Or is it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, her and her sister.
sure, I know most
Of course, sorry.
this. That's that Rob Stevenson, his name. Oh, it's too long ago.
You're doing really well. Yeah, okay. There was which is the Japanese girl? And what was her name?
Tishko,
And the other one that you just pointed out was
Jesse Kello.
Jessie Kelly.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
There's a lot of kids, Kellos. Some of her brothers. She had brothers, but I don't see any up there.
Well, they're probably in other grades, right? This is Royal Oak School. What year do you think that one is?
Well, we probably on grade 8, maybe.
Royal Oak School, did it go that far?
Yeah.
Those are 12-year-olds.
Then Mount View after.
Okay. Tell me some of the names in the Royal Oak School then.
That was Joyce Hill. How are you going to remember?
I put it on video.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's recording. Go ahead.
Bobby Marconi.
Bobby Marconi.
This was Eva Jones.
Okay.
This was Tishko from Japan. Mr. Huddleston, the teacher.
And you are, where's you?
Me,
That's Gert Wilson and your sister
Gladys.
Gladys Wilson.
And
Okay.
that was Lorraine. I forget her last name. Marson.
Okay.
Lorraine something, I forget.
Okay.
That was Wing Fu. Chinese.
Yeah.
That was Rob Stevenson.
All right.
His last name was Reeves. I can't remember his first
Okay.
name. Here's Bruce McMorran, right there.
Oh, McMorran family.
Yeah, I went to school with Bruce.
Okay.
And this was Joan Mac something or other. I can't remember everyone. This is Trudy something.
Okay. Does it help if you go in order?
No.
Okay.
I can't remember all the names.
Who else?
Oh, this was Doreen Mycock, and she ended
Mycock?
and she ended up marrying Tom after Glad died.
Oh, so it was Mycock, not Maycock.
No, Mycock.
Mycock, okay.
Yeah. So that's most of them.
Very good. Let's see if there's another picture. Here we are. Okay. This is 1937.
Yeah. I think we looked at this.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
It's that very first one is a copy.
Oh, it's... See the year because the light's shining right on it and it's not on the back.
That's Mr. Harmon, the teacher.
Looks like grade 6.
I think this must be my brother, Ray Oliver. I know him. Where is he? That's a Kello right there. Bernard Kello.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see, we're not in that. That was Glad's picture.
Well, it says Miss...
Well, they're all on